Hey, it's Rob. Welcome to Axel's Garage. Well, I was out here yesterday doing an oil change, and when I pulled the filter, I completely missed on the drain pan, which I'm sure you've done before if you do your own oil changes and you make a mess on the floor. And as you can see here, I have the Exxon Valdez going on the ground. It's on concrete, and SUPERCLEAN a couple months ago sent me some products that they wanted me to try out. So we have the SUPERCLEAN floor absorbent, and this is absorbs spills, super easy, super fast, absorbs oil, coolant, and other liquids, industrial strength, up to 4 times more absorbent than clay, half the weight. And it says it's a 3-pound container. So we're going to give it a shot. Home, garage, manufacturing, sports field, multi-use, environmentally friendly, dust-free, easy to use. Spread or pour absorbent on the spill. Give absorbent a few minutes to work, sweep it up, dispose of in compliance with applicable regulations. So we're going to put it on the oil and we'll see what happens. It's SUPERCLEAN floor absorbent. Alright, so after about 10 minutes, I definitely see some color change coming through the top. So let's sweep. Alright, so you can see it definitely pulled some oil out. Did not pull it all out. It's been almost 15 minutes. Now, if this was regular oil absorb or speedy dry, I would actually put it over it and I would do a little grinding it in with my feet, which is normally what I would do with speedy dry or oil absorb. And you can see grinding it in and moving it around is definitely getting more of it up. Now this is some rough concrete that it's on, which is giving it its worst condition. If this was like a smooth concrete garage floor, I'm sure it would have done a better job, because it has picked up a lot of oil. There was a decent amount of oil in this spill. So I'm going to spread this around a little more, give it a little more time to soak up. So another 10 minutes has passed. I'm just going to sweep this stuff up and out of the way for now. Well, let's see. There's no loose visible oil, if you know what I mean. I'm saying loose visible oil. But I have an oil stain, but there is no more oil, so it definitely absorbed all that oil. I'm going to sprinkle a little more on. And let that sit and give it a second application. So it did about, I mean, I have spilled oil here before on this rough patch of concrete that separates my driveway and the blacktop road, and it worked. Hold on, it's Rob from the future here. I didn't even upload the video yet or begin to edit the SUPERCLEAN video that you're watching right now about that floor absorbent. And I've actually used it 3 or 4 times after the video. And if you look right here, look at my glasses. I'm covered in splattered hot oil. My wife came home with Cosmo. This is another XJ that we've been doing some work on. And she pulled in. I said, all right, while the oil's hot, let me get it drained out because we need to do an oil change. Holy cow, it's windy. And of course, I missed the drain plan completely, trying to avoid the hot exhaust and not get hot oil on me, and the oil splashed everywhere. And good thing I had this SUPERCLEAN in reach, because I was able to put it right on the oil spill, stop it from getting all over the place, so that I'm not laying in oil when I go to put the drain plug back in. In the first video, I told you, well, the video that you're watching, I told you that it seemed pretty decent. It didn't use a lot. Well, I've used it a bunch of times. I'm still at about a little less than half now, and I'm really liking it. It definitely absorbs the oil more than Speedy Dry does. You know, Speedy Dry sort of, it spreads it out, you got to put it on and you got to brush it in. This actually absorbs it really fast, because the spill didn't go anywhere from, I just put it on and it stopped it and sucked it all right up, which is great because I don't want to lay in hot oil while I'm finishing the oil change. Back to the video. About the same as Oil Absorb or Speedy Dry or your regular floor absorbent. However, I used a fraction of the amount. I probably would have used an equivalent of this whole jug on an oil spill that big if I was using Speedy Dry or Oil Absorb. So this, I didn't even use half of this. I probably used about that much. Just sprinkled it over, let it sit to 10 minutes, swept it off, saw what it looked like, put it back on. You saw I washed it up with my feet a little bit, ground it in there, swept it off, and I put just a real light second coating to get anything else up. This was a decent amount of oil, probably a good half a quart. I spilled out most of what was in the small filter on one of the Jeeps. So it was actually a lot of oil here. It wasn't just a little spill. I think a little spill on hard concrete or smooth concrete, and we'll try that when we spill something in the garage next. But I'm happy with the amount that I used. Very little did I use, where, like I said, Speedy Dry would have used a lot. So it's definitely a product to consider. I'm going to keep trying it out, and we'll make another video when we do it on a different type of surface floor, show you what that does. But if you want to give it a try, I think it's worth trying. I'll put a link in the description below where you can pick this stuff up. It's SUPERCLEAN's floor absorbent. Definitely use a lot less, and it's not as dusty, and they say it's environmentally friendly. Virtually dust free, lessens the load on our national landfill. Well, I guess that's true, it does lessen the load, because this is a lot less to sweep up, like I said, than I would normally sweep up, and it weighs next to nothing compared to the other products that are out there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Quick one today on a quick review on SUPERCLEAN's floor absorbent, and we'll see you on the next video.